third different starting lineup in 3 games. This has kind of been just like last year. It's, there's you have to adapt with the changes. How tough has that been, and how long did it take for you guys to kind of find that oneness tonight?
I think I think you expect change and adversity throughout the season. God forbid anyone gets hurt. God forbid someone gets COVID. We're obviously in a pandemic. I just think you have to be able to, as a team, come together as a family. And when it's time for guys to step up, it's your turn in line. So we had Mike Wynn play a bunch of minutes today. He hasn't played a bunch of minutes. He stepped up, did what he did for the team, and that's what we need.
Yeah, kind of piggybacking off what Enrique said. I mean, we play different lineups in practice and stuff like that, knowing, somebody could get hurt or with COVID, people could be knocked out. And just playing with each other since the summer, like we've kind of all built chemistry, having different lineups throughout practice. So it wasn't honestly too, it didn't really startle us, I feel like, with a different lineup the past few games.
For you, 29-15, you guys are down. You guys go on that huge run before halftime. How much did you need that? How much did it carry over into the second half?
Yeah, we definitely needed that to set the tone and let them know we were here. I mean, honestly, it didn't even feel like that big of a lead to me. But, I mean, once I looked up and I saw how big of a lead it was, I mean, we all just came together and were like, we need to get stops and, just slow down offensively. We were just kind of rushing things and we needed to play at our own pace, and that's what we did for the rest of the game.
Kind of for you to do what was a monster tonight. I mean, you blew your career point record out of the water. You had 32 tonight. How big was he? What was he doing besides getting to the line that was just causing Buffalo such problems?
Definitely the post-up game. At least post-up game is elite. I compare him to Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? A little comparison. I just think he does a great job facilitating the ball, especially there's times where they'll take away his shot and he facilitates it. Someone else gets a shot. I think he does a great job doing that and being a team player.
Looking at today for both of you, I mean, first time in 16 games, 16 days you guys have played. Took you a little bit to get going, but once you got going, man, you were back in the flow. What is it like when you're on this? I asked you this the last time. When you're on this wave, what is it like? I mean, I don't want to see you guys feel invincible, but I got to think, like you said, you're down 14, and it was like, no big deal.
I think just being in those positions and having older guys like me, Enrique, Greg, even like X, who came from a different school, like we've played a lot of games and we've seen a lot of different things. So like I've been down bigger than that and came back. So I think that kind of kept us level-headed throughout the whole first half.
I think it's important to respect the opponent because we're both two good teams. Each team's going to go on a run. It's a matter of can you sustain the run and can you come back after the run. So I think we did a good job of we weren't shooting the greatest in the first 10 minutes of the game, and then we ended up getting our rhythm, getting our comfortability, building our confidence. I think that was important to move on. And also that's going on for the last games that we played, just coming in, being confident, doing what we do best, and playing to our strengths.
What was the message at halftime? Because obviously you could see the adjustments that were made, especially on the defensive end.
Just getting back in transition because, I mean, Buffalo pushes the ball really fast, and we were just struggling to match up and just talking more and then just punishing, like just getting rebounds. That's a big key thing with Buffalo is their transition game and then just them on the backboard. So those are really the two main things they talked about and just playing with more physicality, and that's what we came out and did, just throwing out the first punch in the second half.
And then Ali, you 32 points, career high here at Akron. What does that mean to you personally? And then how do you take that and kind of build this first game of MAC season how do you build on that? Is there something to build on that for 32 points?
I mean, definitely. Like, I didn't even, throughout the game, I probably was, I'm kind of hard on myself. I was giving myself, a C, C+. Like, I'm missing certain things, missing free throws, turning the ball over. So I think you can always build on something like this. But, I mean, it feels good to come out and, score those points. But I feel like a lot of us on our team can do that, at any given night. It just depends, who we're playing and how they're defending us. Buffalo doesn't dig in the post, so Coach made it clear, we're going to throw it in the post and make them pay for that because they have athletic guards. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to try to beat them off the dribble. So.
Yeah. And then assessment, you said C+ with 32. You had a double-double. How do you assess yourself?
I guess I'm hard on myself as well. I also think that, I'm capable of always doing better. I don't want to ever settle for what's good or what's great. You have to continue to keep getting better. If I get 10 boards this game, let me get 12 next game. That's how I think.
And then I got one more for whoever wants to answer it. Last year, you guys were, I don't want to say you were a one-man team, but you were more looking at one person to kind of lift you. This year, man, like you said, points come from anywhere. How much more dangerous is this team?
I mean, you wake up every day feeling dangerous now with this team. I really last year we had CJ, amazing player, amazing. But this year we have to transition. He's gone. So now we have to figure out who's taking shots, who's doing this. And I think that we do a great job of facilitating and giving everybody equal opportunity because, as he said, any given night, anyone can go for 30. Anyone is capable of it. So, trusting in each other and being confident in each other is important to that success.
Good deal.
And then last one for me, guys, just with the fact that January 1st, COVID's what it is right now. Message to the fans for those who did make it out. Like, this is kind of a plug for you guys.
I mean, we appreciate them. I mean, they're coming out with the pandemic, and I think it was even raining earlier, so we were kind of wondering if people were even going to come out because of the weather and stuff like that. But we appreciate it. I mean, last year playing in here, it was just dead. And I mean, like just this year, even with the fans we had today, and when we've had bigger crowds, like it's felt amazing just to have those fans back and just trying to bring everybody back out and be in love with Akron basketball.
Yeah, we're very appreciative of everyone who comes out, especially on an unnoticed basis, kind of up in the air, and we appreciate it. Go Zips.